Welcome, Silver Birch Express Online Book Club. So glad we have come to this point in the club where it is voting time. Yes, I can't believe that we've already, do you know that it's been 9 weeks, going on 10 weeks since we've not been at school? That's longer than a summer break. Wow. Anyhow, look at all the things that we've got accomplished. We're going to take a little review before we do a vote, because now after this video, I want you to really think about the books, and I want you to think about what your favorite book is from this particular club. All these books were written by, yes, Canadian authors. Of course, that's what makes this book club so special. From the Ontario Library Association Forest of Reading, Silver Birch Express. Grade 3. This is our grade 3 club. Anyhow, let's go to our first book that we read. Remember, in our capsule. Anyway, this was Earthrise. This was a compelling look at the history of one of NASA's most iconic photographs. It's for any fan of Earth, okay? It was a picture of all of us. It was they named it Earthrise. It was on December 24th, 1968. And this book, Apollo 8 and the Photo That Changed the World, is by James Gladstone. Okay, Christy Lundy did the illustrations, but what a fantastic read that was. And anyone who lives on Earth should know a historic moment like that. Next, we had Counting on Catherine. Now, this bold story was about this woman, and her name was Katherine Johnson, the extraordinary mathematician who calculated the flight path for NASA's first Apollo moon landing. So Counting on Catherine, how Katherine Johnson saved Apollo 13, and boy, oh boy, did she ever. That's by Helene Becker, and Dow Fumbaruk did the illustrations, which were really, really nice. Nice book, another historic event that we need to know about. Beautiful book about hope. Oh, wonderful book. Light a Candle by Jeffrey Nagangolo and Eric Walters, Canadian authors. Okay, guys. Nagama, he was a boy, followed his father up to the big mountain, Mount Kilimanjaro, and lit the big bonfire that was up there. And what that meant was that Nagama, he lights the way to a better tomorrow, which was a beautiful tradition. Beautiful tradition. Loved that story. Meet Tom Longboat. He was the world famous Onondaga runner, gosh, those words for me, who broke both records and stereotypes. So in April 1907, remember Tom? He beat a crowd of top runners and he won in the famous marathon in Boston. So he had record-breaking performances, earned him loads of fans in Canada and around the world. But there's more to his story. More than just being a famous athlete, you see. See, Tom volunteered and served in World War I. He was dedicated to his family. He was dedicated to his community. And you know what? Remember, Tom didn't always win. No. But he always worked hard and he held his head high, knowing who he was and what he stood for in the Indigenous communities. Tom did things the way he knew was right, and he achieved success on his own terms. And beautiful piece of history again by Elizabeth MacLeod. Mike Diaz did the illustrations. And there's a series of these books, and we have them in the library. Beautiful books about Canadians. Loved, 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 loved the illustrations in this book. My favorite, remember this, guys? Remember? Remember how beautiful? Loved it. I could have these put up on a wall. They're so beautiful. This was Go Show the World, a celebration of Indigenous heroes by Wab Kinew. And it, again, gives us a little history, a little information about Canadian Indigenous heroes. Love it. Most of these books are like that. That's why I love this club so much. And it's not only for grade 3s. This club can be for any level, from K to high school, adult. I'm telling you, these are books that anyone could read and enjoy. Next we had, which was our 6th book, Mary, who wrote Frankenstein by Linda Bailey. And the pictures in this one too, the illustrations rather, they were by Julia Sarda, and so lovely as well. So lovely as well. Like, ooh, eerie. She really captures the moments of the words. Mary Shelley was the person who wrote Frankenstein. And sometimes a story begins with a dream, and that's what happened with Mary. Moving along, guys, I just want to mention that when we were in the library, we read some of these and we had read them over. There's one book that is not here called The Mushroom Club. And we read that in the library, I think in February. So it was one of the reads for, you could include it in one of your votes, The Mushroom Club. So that will be 7 books. What we did not read was Dragons in a Bag, Megabat, and Wicked Nix. Now, these books you might have read on your own, some of you, because you were borrowing them from the library. But these books are a little bit longer. They need more time to be read in more than one video. The rest of them, one video was fine. But these ones, not so much. I'd have to take maybe 4 videos or 3 or 4 videos. But Dragons in a Bag, there are 2 rules when it comes to baby dragons. Don't let them out of the bag, and whatever you do, don't feed them anything sweet. So this character in here, his name's Jackson. And he really doesn't want to spend the day with this mean old lady everyone calls Ma. Until he finds out that she's a witch. Yeah, okay, I'm back now. She needs Jackson's help to move 3 baby dragons out of Brooklyn and into a magical world where they can survive. Ooh, that's that witch again. Anyway, remember, don't let them out of the bag. Whatever you do, don't feed them anything sweet. That's his task. Sounds exciting. Big adventure. And this book is by Zeta Elliott. So that sounds good. Megabat, a boy, discovers the best cure for loneliness. Darth Vader, jelly rolls, a pigeon, and a talking bat. Well, yes, Megabat, itty bitty bat, mega personality. Anna Humphrey wrote this book. Cass Reish did some illustrations, because there are some illustrations in here, such as this, like that. So sometimes, you know, a little chapter book has some illustrations in it. Next was Wicked Nix. Now, this is a CBC, okay, Canadian Broadcast. Best Book of the Year. Finalists for the Rocky Mountain Book Award, and finalists for the Diamond Willow Award, and finalists for the Sundogs Award, and now finalist for the Forest of Reading Silver Birch Express Award. So this is about a mischievous woodland fairy, Nix, and you know he's up to no good. His beloved queen of the fairies has gone away, leaving him with a very important job, and that is he must protect the forest from its most dangerous enemies. And who are the enemies? People. Oh, another adventure. So guys, what I'm asking is that out of these 3 books, I want you to pick one for me to read next. Please let me know in an email, brenda.spencer@tdsb.on.ca, and I will put that address in the website, okay, where you get these videos. But I have to say, guys, I'm going to bid you adieu, and I'm going to say good luck. Vote for your favorite. And how you do that is, again, email me your favorite title. Only one, please. Only one. If you email me 2 or 3, I'm going to take your first book that you wrote down. Okay? So I had a fantastic time. I have a chair behind me. I can't even sit down because I'm so excited. Anyhow, guys, it's been a blast. The only thing that was missing was you. You and your faces and your bodies listening to the story in front of me. But I know this is the next best thing because of this pandemic that we're in. But I can't wait to see you again one day. And thank you so much for joining me with these beautiful stories. Take care.